Hello and welcome back to Uncle Bill's Kitchen. You're in for a great surprise. Mom and her friend are coming over tomorrow and I'm cooking steak. What's one great side dish that goes with steak? You guessed it, potato salad. Now this isn't just any potato salad. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to do potato salad with ham and canned peas. Now, I know what you're thinking, canned peas? But Bill, we can have fresh peas. Why would you want to go with canned? Well, we're going to find out. I've heard that it's really good, and I wanted to try this for a long time. I thought I'd share this recipe with you guys. Let me know what you think. Here are the ingredients you will need for this recipe. Please pause the video and make a list for your reference. Potato salad is one of my all-time summer love foods. This recipe is new to me and I'm excited to try it. I always put my eggs and potatoes together when cooking potato salad. It just makes things easier. Now let's get our dressing ready. We're going to take some mayonnaise, pop it in our bowl. We're going to use about a half cup here. And this recipe calls for a half cup of sour cream. So we're going to be adding that in as well. Now we're going to have two types of mustard, yellow, about a teaspoon, and brown mustard, about a teaspoon as well. It just gives a little extra punch to the flavor. Now let's add some pepper. Let me say that again. We're going to add a lot of pepper. I love pepper on potatoes. I love them in potato salad. I love pepper on everything. Put a little lot. Now we're going to add some dill relish. I've added 2 tablespoons, a little over 2 tablespoons. I might recommend going about half that. The dill really comes out. As far as salt, just a small pinch is going to go a long way because we're adding ham to this. And I'm going to stir this up just to get it mixed in well. Have you subscribed to our channel yet? Right now's a good time. Now we've got our red onions finely diced. We've got some celery here. This is 2 stalks chopped up. I'm going to mix this into the mixture as well. I do this in stages just because of ease. I don't want to have any bruised veggies or have a headache of doing something that takes a little too long. Now we've got our canned peas that I actually rinsed under the sink to get that canned taste out. And then I'm going to slowly fold this in with a spoon. I don't want to break the peas up into too small pieces. And I want to make sure that they get nice and covered with all this wonderful goodness. Look at that. All right. Potatoes have been cooking for about 20 minutes. Let's take them out. We're going to drain these bad boys and the eggs. Just long enough for the eggs to get nice and hard with a hard center. We're going to take some ice in a bowl and then fill that with water and put the eggs into it. What this does is it creates a small layer of air between the egg and the membrane, making it much easier to take the shell off. And we want to stop these potatoes from cooking, so I drench them in cold water until the temperature goes down. Now these being red potatoes, I do like them a little firmer than I do Idaho's or russet potatoes. Give them a nice little taste. Oh yeah, chefs love their tastes. Now, cutting the egg. Children, don't do this at home. I've been making potato salad my whole life, so I know how to cut these eggs in my hand. If I were you, I'd use a cutting board. We're going to chop them up into small pieces and then down the center in half. And what we want to do is we want to have big enough pieces that you can taste it, but not so big that we're going to run out. So what I like to do here is I'll take my spatula at first and try to chop some of these up, and then I'll take my knife and I'll just go through it a couple times. Make sure I've got some nice chunks of egg in there for everybody to enjoy. Now we're going to add our red skin potatoes. You can leave the skin on if you want. Red skin potatoes are meant to be eaten with or without the skin, but this recipe called for no skin potatoes, so I wanted to give it a 100% chance of success. Now, when you're folding this together, you're going to go down the side, through the middle and then back up. You don't want to damage anything. And then we're going to add our ham cubes. Now this is why we don't add too much salt, because this ham is nice and salty as it is. So it's more than enough salt taste. I'm going to give it a nice mix. Oh, look at this. It's starting to come together really nicely. Get that yellow tinge from the mustard and the yolks of the egg. Oh, guys, I wish you could smell this. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Take a look. And here is the finished product. I leave it in the refrigerator for 24 hours before serving for all those flavors to meld together. And let me tell you, I was really impressed. Thanks for stopping by Uncle Bill's Kitchen. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It's free and really helps our channel get seen.